Welcome back. We've finished off Roland for now, so we need to head to Grancel for our rounds. That's essentially what's happening here. Hopefully we can pick up Chloe along the way. It would be nice. The question is, where are we? Where do we want to go? Groom Gate. This is the thing, it's like, map please. Do we head to the Ouroborous Villa or Grancel first? I'm thinking Grancel. Because if we can pick up Chloe, I'd sooner pick up Chloe. You know. But the question is, do we pick up Chloe by going into the Bracer Guild? Or maybe she's headed back to the Academy at this point. I don't know. We shall see, we shall see. There's various things that could be happening right now. Right, South Block. Apparently someone's moved into the open house I was thinking of renting in the West Block. Seems he's going to run a shop. Well, we need to head there. That old guy is just plain suspicious if you ask me. I so want to know what's going on there. Apparently, someone's moved into the open house I was thinking of renting in the West Block. The night is so dark that you can see lots of stars. It's so pretty. I even brought up light pollution into this, that's cool. The night is so dark that you can see lots of stars, it's so pretty. Talk about inconvenient. Reminds me of that story about LA. And they had a blackout once and it obviously all the lights went out so you could see all the stars in the sky. And you had people phoning up the police being like, there's UFOs in the sky. It's like, that's the sky. That's a star. That's the Milky Way. That's what it looks like. It's so dark at night that I can't even go to the toilet. Do I have candles? Dick's a scaredy cat who can't even go to the toilet on his own. But it's not really any different from normal. Harsh. Tom, the repair guy over at the factory, is a real trustworthy person. If he says it's not a malfunction, I believe him. Zacharias thinks they're trying to make him buy new model units. All the younger people are pretty shocked, it seems. Never been a day in their lives when they didn't have ointments. Of course, the fisherman's group is proving to be pretty tough. I wonder how your luck's holding out. I'm learning how to make popcorn over an open flame like we used to. I'm usually pretty unlucky, so I'm used to trouble. Sure, things go back to normal someday, so we just gotta get through the now. Even just waiting like this makes me nervous. The capital has somehow managed to regain its calm. This too is also thanks to the Queen's proclamation. Okay, fair enough. Did I speak to you? Never knew the sun would be so bright and warm. That is so dark and cold, it makes me all the more anxious. Of course, you got no fires or anything, have you? Don't see any tourists around at all anymore. I mean, not much you can do about it, but it's pretty sad. See any tourists around anymore? Pretty sad. You can see the flying island thingy from the harbour from what I hear. Oh! What say we go see for ourselves? I just don't feel like it right now. I can understand that as well. Okay, you. Wonder why the stove isn't working. Hard to cook without a stove. Okay, so, any soldier here? No, right, shops. Sorry, but the factory's closed for business right now. 2 days ago, all Orblin-driven equipment stopped working. No clue why. At this rate, though, I'm out of a job. Right, of course. Don't worry, though. I think we have a little something to help with that. A little something? Let me explain. Joshua explained that by using the zero fuel generator, the factory's functionality could be temporarily restored. Is that true? Is that? Well, the equipment's right there. Could you give it a shot? Yeah, if you don't mind. Well then, if you'll let me borrow the equipment for a moment. On activation, the zero fuel generator restored power to the factory's tools. Oh, it really worked. Alright, if you want to tune your orbits, now's the time. Well, we'll see about whether or not we can get any more from Shadowzard here. We can. There we go. Still, those generators or whatever are incredible. Just to check, would you be wanting to sell one? Even if it costs a bit high, I'd be interested. After all, if my equipment was the only stuff that worked, I'd rake in the mirror. I wish we could, but... Sorry, they are needed for an important mission. Besides, even if you were able to open your factory, the citizens can't use their openings. There wouldn't be much point, you see. There is that problem, huh? Oh... Bring that when you come by. If you do, you'll be able to use the factory like normal. When the open stock customers pushed into the store wondering if theirs were damaged or if they got sold bad parts. They were real upset, but Tom explained and they all just nodded their heads and left. If it had been just me, I doubt I would have been able to really persuade them. Still though, in this situation I can't sell my stock. What the heck have I even been doing until now? Am I? Seems like everyone finally understands that all orbits everywhere aren't working. Seems like the announcement from the Queen Alicia had some effect. Anyway, all we can do is put up with it while we do what we can. Yeah, it's like... I mean, how have you even got light in here? I mean, you've got windows, but it can't be providing this much light, surely. I'd like to see, like, shops darken slightly inside. That'd be interesting. As long as I have that man, I'm scared of nothing. Used to have orphans, so we can live just fine. It's nice to see that. Where are you? No matter what, I have to keep my wife safe. That's cool. That's cool. I like it's like it's this crisis situation, they've come together sort of thing. Ouch! Daytime's not so bad. At least it's warm and I can still see what I'm doing. Looking at night, however, well, that's a real pain. Just hope I don't set myself on fire. Yeah, maybe don't do that. This sucks. Not being able to use orphans is such a hassle. I trust that Her Majesty will be able to fix everything soon, however. Yeah, we'll see about that. We shall see. Gotta remember not to go into the Brace Guild. The surface of the meat is roasted perfectly and smells wonderful. Direct heat cooking's different than normal, but kinda nice. Seems like it's hard to control the fire, though. Reedy was having a rough time of it at first. Phew, it took a bit, but I'm getting used to this cooking with fire thing. People from the fisherman's group hadn't taught me. I'd probably close her business at this point. Okay, so things seem reasonably okay here so far in terms of supplies, etc. Like, where are they getting their food from? That's the question. Oof. Why, when I was a young lad, we didn't even have ornaments. There's not a darn thing inconvenient about living without them, I say. If anything, it brings me back to my youth. Yes, but progress, mate, progress. It's like, your attitude doesn't help the situation as it is now. It's like, well, in my day, it was better because we didn't have ornaments. And? You still have ornaments now, so... It's still a problem now. You haven't solved the problem. Bringing it back to your youth doesn't stop all this from being inconvenient. Thank you, Eileen. No matter how trying the circumstances, I have never lost the strength to endure. As long as we stay strong and endure, Her Majesty will surely pull through for us. I like Eileen. I like her. Like, she's got the right head on her shoulders there. Right, ignore the Brace Guild because we don't want to give up our thingy. Our generator. Even if orphans stop, nothing can cool the passion for fishing. It's exactly the time to get the citizenry to enjoy fishing and calm themselves. Also, secure food supplies, so it's 2 birds, 1 stone. There we go. Again, it's like just these little details is what I want, where it's like, where are they getting their food from? Fisherman's Guild's helping. How they'd feed the city, I don't know, but well, you know. This is the exact time to get the citizenry to enjoy fishing and calm themselves. You'll secure food supplies. I mean, if everyone's fishing, then yeah. But do you have all the rods available? Our society's members are pretty used to outdoor activities. Seems like they're not as bothered as other people when it comes to roughing it. Lloyd's even lighting fires, rubbing sticks together. Oh, good old Lloyd. He's really helping out here, he's really helping out. Okay, so we've done this side, we need to go see what's going on to Liberl news, etc. Like, how are they coping with everything? How much longer until the orpans work again? I didn't think life without orpans like this would feel so awful. It's one of those things where, like, your comfort's taken away. Again, I point out, like, this would be like electricity vanishing for us. Just completely gone. Just gone. At first, I was pretty down about all the orpans not working, but times like these, we just gotta keep strong. My wife's been putting her all into her work at the department store. I'm not planning on doing anything less. Well, good. So it is Liberl news. I want to see what's going on in here. Seems like the editor-in-chief's got something to say to the staff. They're upstairs in the editorial room. All of them. For once. For once. At the editor-in-chief's. There's not a lot of new dialogue, is there? It's like this like usually they have 2 bits of stuff to say, but they've only got 1 at the moment. Oh, we just teleported in. Orbital energy is stopped. It's not just light and heat that's a problem, but communication is difficult as well. However, I don't think that you lot are the sort of journalists to be deterred by small stuff like that. Of course not. I have a job to do. Exactly. Many of the citizens now have no access to information and are trapped by anxiety and fear. This is exactly the time for us to provide accurate information and contribute to society. You gotta tell me twice. Exactly the reason those journalists exist. What's Dorothy gonna be doing there? But Niall, it'll be hard to get an article without even all the cameras working, you know? Dorothy is right. Most of our equipment doesn't work. I've heard to use that as a reason to abandon the duty of mass media as the utmost of unacceptable. Yes, I can get words. Everyone, I don't care what you do. Do anything you can to everything you can come up with to get our next edition out there. Good. Ah, Joshua. Hey, Dorothy. Been a whole... Did I just miss a word? But yeah, you really came back. Good for you still. Yeah, I guess. I'd love to get a memorial shot. My camera isn't working. It really messes with my groove. I guess your camera's pretty important to you, Dorothy. Of course it is. It's my claim to fame, you know? I want to be able to take lots of pictures of the cute little floaty island soon. You're the same as always, Dorothy. Editor-in-chief seems real cool today. And hard to believe he's the same guy people always call that old sly fox. Niall! Oh, hey, Estelle. And Joshua. Been quite a while, huh? It has indeed. You're as busy as always, Niall. Yeah, I told the editor the same thing, but something like this ain't gonna stop my pen. That's just how companies want it. But what do you plan on doing without being able to use ornaments? Yeah, that's the problem. With things as they are, you can't even use Dorothy's camera. Well, I got some ideas, though. An artist. Draw the stuff. After this, I'm going to meet with Queen Alicia and have her listen to him. Sounds like you're working pretty hard. Kind of a relief. So, Joshua, gotta admit, I want to interview you real bad. I'll put that off for now, though. Still, you'll be ready for my pen. Go easy on me. Got a mountain of problems and things to do, but can't afford to space out. For a journalist, the first thing to do is take action. Hey, you guys. Don't think of this situation as a threat at all. I would. If anything, this is exactly when the true worth of Liberl News Service will be tested. I thought so during the coup d'etat, but being pushed in a corner only makes things more exciting, huh? Maybe I'll write up an article about simple recipes you can do even without orpans. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, the editor-in-chief has it. Alright, even if I have to write it by hand, we are putting out the Liberl News. Alright then. Okay, so let's carry on the runes. So obviously, got a few things to see here. You're free to enter the sewers, however, do be sure to not cause any trouble inside. There's probably going to be a monster in there. I need to check on that and see what's going on with the monsters. Right, we can finally go in this building, I imagine. At long last. Huh? Was there a store here? Welcome. Okay. Excuse me, sir. What kind of store is this? Triple dot? Didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, do you know him, Joshua? Estelle, you know this person as well as I do. I do? Is he with the society? Dalmore? No, not quite. Don't mind, I'd like to hear the details. Former Mayor of Rouen, Mr. Dalmore. What? Why are you here? I believe you are supposed to be in holding at Leiston Fortress. That's true, but do not misunderstand. I'm here with all proper permissions. Proper permissions? Yeah, that's not suspicious. How rude. Considering what happened in Rouen, asking me to believe you would... you what? Yep. Considering what happened in Rouen, asking me to believe you would insane. Yep. After what you did to innocent children, orphans, I might add. Estelle, let's hear him out first. We can decide if he's worth trusting after that. Fine. You must understand that I, too, am a victim of that case. After all, my memories of that period are quite vague, as if I were controlled by someone. On top of that, I had to pay an enormous bail from what little fortune I had left in my name. I see, that's why. Bail, what's that? It means that by paying a certain amount of money, you can be set free until your guilt has been proven. So, what, any bad deed can be forgiven with money? Nothing is forgiven. Liberl's justice system works on a principle of innocent until proven guilty. Until your guilt is established, you are granted personal freedom by paying a heavy amount of mirror to act as assurance against you fleeing. Of course, you're not permitted to leave the area or hide during that time. Precisely. Still not digging it. Basically, it means that it's not that impossible for Dalmore to be here. It is true that there were also extenuating circumstances. But what are you doing here? As you see, to rebuild the Dalmore family, I intend to make a new start. First, I am starting a business here to save money towards rebuilding. A business? So what kind of store is this? Sepith. Sepith? Yes, there is no store anywhere in Liberl that trades in Sepith. Quite the genius venture, if I do say so myself. You're right. So, wouldn't it be difficult to get enough Sepith to actually run a business on? I have my own secret channels to procure stock through. And there he goes with the suspicious stuff again. Okay, so this is just it. We can just trade Sepith, I imagine now? Even the punishments of hell can be bought off. Welcome to the Dalmore firm. You want Sepith, we can provide as much as you might wish. Of course, we will require you to pay appropriately. Okay, so let's see here. No, just money then. How much did I get? How much? Is there a limit? Like seriously, where are you getting all this from? It's like, I'd like to see like my money on the side, you know. Oh, there we go. It's like, seems dodgy. Alright, into the curry house. The cafe owner makes it all sound so carefree, but this is a big problem for me. After all, with no orphans, I can't read at night. Candlelight makes me feel like I'm just hurting my eyes. Huh. It's never been my problem, it's just that I find that strange. Do people have that problem? Genuinely curious there, let me know. Cooking without ovens is rough, but I like that rustic feel when you use fire. Even the coffee seems a little tasty when prepared this way. I doubt it. Might be good to do it with wood and charcoal fires from now on anyway. I don't believe you. Lies. Lies. Lies and propaganda. I feel like I've seen that store owner somewhere before. Whenever I try to get a good look at his face, though, he hides in the back of the store. Maybe he's shy? Must went off to the harbour in order to defend the warehouses. What if he's finally latched onto something? All my hard work's paid off. And what's happening with that big ship that we saw? Because that's the only, like, proper ship that I've seen that isn't, like, converted to an airship. Seems Queen Alicia has some plan to resolve the situation. Ow. Intriguing if she does. To think that not being able to use orbments would be this anxiety-inducing. I wonder if he's safe. Wish I could at least contact him. It's kind of scary having only women around the house at a time like this. At the very least, I'll keep the Mrs. and Rianne safe in place of the good sir. Do the best you can, do the best you can. When the sun sets, it gets really dark in my room. If only the sun wouldn't set. It's just that sort of thing. You'd be like wanting moonlight, wouldn't you? It'd be nice. Phew, I need to get home before dark. The capital on dark nights is pitch black and scary even when you're grown up. Apparently you can see that huge floating thing from the harbour. A number of civilians have gone off to look at it. Chap chap. Oh, it would be coffee I'd find, wouldn't it? There. There. Croissant. Wondering what else we can find. No, not UP. Get out of the way. Donut. What's with the triple dot? Triple dot's just staying there. Like, I went in and then out. Hash brown. No. Omelette. Chip, chip, chip. I think that's enough for now. Everyone's taking the audible shutdown phenomena differently. Well, one way or another, doesn't change the fact that it's freaking inconvenient. So I hope they fix things soon. Let's go into here first. Father Kevin was up late talking to the Archbishop. After that, he left right away. He still hasn't come back. There was some kind of understanding about this between the Archbishop and Father Kevin. Where's he gone to, then? A little while ago, I got a package from Father Kevin from a suspicious-looking pair of men. It isn't that big, but it's wrapped very tightly. I was told by the Archbishop to deliver it as soon as possible. But I can't help wondering what it is. Wrapped very tightly. So, it's begun, then. This occurrence is no trial from the goddess, I'm afraid. Oh dear, oh dear. The door is locked. It's a good view. It's like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, hello. This is exactly when we need to offer our prayers to Adios. Probably. Assuming she can hear them right now. That's the question. Can she hear them? Right, so I'm thinking we'll end this part here. Pastry. Okay, I need to check on that. Okay, so apparently this is translatable. This, it's saying, in kitty talk, it's saying, who are you? And then yawning. What? What was it? I think this is me right now. I think that's the best way to put it, with the swirly above my head. So, blue swirl's better though. Blue swirl, best swirl. Because, yeah, Dreamcast. Right, so, anyway, yes, we're going to end this part here, and in the next part we'll carry on the rounds and see what's going on in the other sections. Obviously, we'll head to the harbour first. That's the fact that swirl's still there, just can move around it and see it. It's just strange. But yes, carry on the rounds in the next part. Ta-ta, for now.